Be talking about the Feiyutech AK2000C. Now this is going to be one of the cheapest entry points into using gimbals for your videography or for photography. You know, so let's go ahead, hop right into it right after the intro. Alright guys, so if you've been here before, then you understand how this goes. We talk about the cons first, then we go to the positive. If you can make it past the cons, you will get to the positive. Con number one is going to be the build quality. So, this is actually my third version of this product. There are it's a 3-axis gimbal, where there are locking mechanisms here, here, and here. Now, in every version that I've gotten, the locking mechanism here breaks and it forces it into lock mode. There's nothing you can do. I've had it sent back, got a new one, same thing happened, had that one sent back, got a new one. Though this is number 3. Mind you, all of this took about 3 months between talking to legal, talking to the company, sending it back, figuring out that I'm not the only person who's had this problem. This is actually one of the more common problems. Now, the reason why I even still have it is because I found a way to jerry-rig it so that it works for me. Now, I will definitely zoom in a little bit later, but right here, there should be a nice cover covering all of this mechanism. I have taken that out, taken the locking mechanisms out so that it just freely moves. And no matter what, that's my only way for me to actually use this gimbal at all. I had to basically make sure that I can never lock it. So when balancing, it takes me longer to balance than it should because I'm working with something that cannot lock while I try to balance the other axes. But that's the first con. Second con is going to be the weight and size load. Now this thing cannot hold big cameras. You are going to be strictly dealing with either mirrorless or small DSLRs. Anything that is over 5 inches is just out of here altogether, in order for you to like fully use all of its features. Having too long of a lens is also going to be out of here, so you're going to be kind of half of your lens selection is going to be cut short. And if you even are able to put it on, find that nice sweet spot to balance it, then you won't be able to do everything that this gimbal can do and that gimbals typically can do because of the added weight. But those are my only 2 cons of it. Now let's go ahead and swap over to the pros. Pros is going to be a nice price. As I said, this is going to be one of the cheapest ways to get into the gimbal industry for your DSLR or mirrorless camera. Now, the price itself is continuously fluctuating because this is still around the holiday season. So I'm going to show right here what the current price is. But it may be different by the time you see this video. It is very easy to use. Once you turn it on, it really walks yourself through it. Anyone can get it. As soon as you actually start using it, you'll understand why it's so easy. The setup is not hard. Once you've done it once, you can do it any other time. The features, when you turn this on, there's so many features that this thing is action-packed that I won't even have time to review each and every one. So I'll have a link here to a video that goes into every specific detail for the features. But if I was to sit here and go over everything that this thing can do, we'd be here all day. So this gimbal comes with the gimbal itself and this nice little tripod so that you can stand it up, as well as you can hold on to it while you're doing it, which is great. This adds nice support to it. It's awesome. Now, for all of the gimbal shots that you see people doing, like Peter McKinnon, like Chris Howe, Manny Ortez, all of those like nice smooth video transitions, they have this added part that does not come with it. Now this, when held like this, makes all of your videos buttery smooth. I cannot express how much. I don't understand why they don't just sell it with it, but I guess it's just them trying to get a little bit extra more money out of your pocket. But when you buy the attachments, so there's this, there's the monitor so you can see what's on the side of your screen if you don't want to have it out. There are like 3 other attachments. However, the only one that I would say immediately grab when you buy this would be this one, as well as the L plate. So this comes with a standard plate so that your camera can just sit straight on like how it normally does when you have it in your hand. Now for people who do social media posts and everything is kind of is vertical instead of horizontal, you want to get the L plate. That way you don't have to continuously force this to go to the side. With the L plate, then your camera will be the correct focus and it will be easier for you to shoot like that. This also comes with an app so you can control everything from your phone. So if you kind of want to do like a time lapse, or you want to do a walk by where you set it all up, then you just walk past your camera because you know we in YouTube, then that's something you can easily do with your phone, and it's another feature that makes this thing really great buy. Now I would certainly say if you do not have the money to spend $400 or $500 on a gimbal, this one is a perfect grab. Just understand when you buy it, you might have to do the same thing that I did, which is rip off the faceplate for the second gimbal axis. Other than that, it's a great buy. I use it on all of my professional shoots, getting nice B-roll as well as A-roll, and that's about it. But if you like the video, guys, make sure you take the time to like and subscribe. We upload videos every week. Deuces and Happy New Year's.